What the What's going on YouTube, and what up to the Dragon Squad? I am Ember, the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier, the Iceborn.
And we are Reaction Dragons, coming to you from the Dragon's Lair. And a quick reminder, guys, if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Join the Dragon Squad. And if you want to check out full reactions to this and more, make sure to check out our Patreon. We have different Dragon tiers. We have exclusive content for shows such as One Punch Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and more. We do full-length movie reactions, polls, and you even get discounts off our merch. Loyal patrons even get free merch. So check us out at patreon.com/ReactionDragonz. Thanks so much for the support, guys. Now what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
We're back at you with Jupiter's Legacy Season 1, Episode 2, Paper and Stone.
Paper and stone. And maybe that's a metaphor to the whole paper, rock, scissors analogy.
I was about to say that, rock, paper, scissors.
Paper beats stone for sure. But yeah, great first episode. It was mostly just kind of building the characters, setting us up in the world, getting a little bit of history, and then crazy ass death and destruction towards the end of it. Or else, holy shit. Essentially where we left off, we got to figure out what's going on with this whole Black Star situation, because Black Star essentially thought he broke out of jail. He's clearly still in handcuffs and orange jumpsuit, but the one that was fucking all the superheroes up is dead as fuck, but he's a clone, he's a shapeshifter, who the fuck knows?
Yeah, it's a family. Well, I don't think it's like a brother or anything to him, because he didn't really react like he
Yeah, he was just like, who's that guy?
He's like, who's that guy?
So unless he had a poker face and you knew exactly who it was, but I don't know.
And then he made like some shady smile.
Yeah, but
give a shit.
But yeah, he's dark as fuck. I'm sure we're gonna find out. But yeah, I'm kind of ready just to get right in and see where this road takes us. What about you, Glacier?
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot left to unpack here, so gotta get right in. And if you guys want to see the full reaction to Episode 3, it's already out on our Patreon.
Absolutely, guys. And as usual, it really helps us out if you just take a quick second, leave a like down below. More impressions equal more views, which helps the channel. And with that being said, let's fucking go.
He's like, what the fuck?
I like how we're going right back in it. So the guy in the wheelchair, is that Fitz? The guy you worked with in the steel mill?
He got glasses.
He's like, ah.
Who did that?
Who did that? Brand's like, I did that.
I did.
Damn.
Somebody's screwing with you.
Oh shit.
Check that thing's ass for a made in China? No way that's me. A cheap knockoff.
Oh, it had all your powers.
Yeah.
Cause I would have swallowed your baby boy whole and shit him out in
God.
Let's take those shackles off and find out. Brandon, he's not even close to being right here.
Damn.
Maybe.
Caesar his thoughts
Caesar
again.
his thoughts.
Fuck.
Oh, I see how it is. Rules don't apply when it's your kid doing the killing, not out of here. Oh, double standards don't look good on you.
Oh damn, calling him out.
What do you think?
Clone, parallel dimension, some kind of a shifter.
Whatever it is, we need to answer.
I need to cut him open together.
Oh fuck.
Reminds me of remember the boys Black Noir? See that guy's face?
Oh yeah. But it's crazy because, I mean, if it's a clone, it's a spot-on clone, because I had a conscious, that's how Brainwave was able to trap him. He has all the same, he's just as powerful, or maybe to the real Black Star's point, if he was as powerful, he would have probably made it worse, probably killed them all.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
But close to the same power set.
Because I would have swallowed your baby boy and shit him out.
Fuck, that's interesting.
Where's Paragon? Paragon is in the process of an after-action debrief.
Yeah.
I like the realism here.
Paragon wishes to express his regret that the life of a hostile combatant was lost.
Latest option poll suggests 78% of Americans support your son's
Oh
execution.
shit, 78%.
If that's true, 78% of my fellow Americans need to
Walt's
think
like,
about
no,
what kind
do
of a
this.
country they want to live in. The force without due process is not justice.
But how are you gonna protect us from
Damn, see, people are getting fed up.
You starting to see what Walt's saying, though. 78% of Americans think he did the right thing. Hey, I'm one of those 78%.
I mean, I guess, is there such a thing as being too old-fashioned?
Everything you do is a reflection on this family. We have to be the ideal. You have to be the ideal.
Have to be. It's like pressure.
Chloe didn't even show up when Black Star was tearing up Nebraska.
I'm not talking about clothes.
She's drunk or high half the time.
I'm speaking facts.
The way she talks about everyone else in this family.
Yes. Stop lowering yourself every time somebody pisses you off. Be better.
I had to make a choice between Black Star and you. I chose you, Dad.
Yeah.
And I choose you every time.
Loyalty.
You gotta respect that.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Oh.
Ooh.
You're gonna be here long after.
Okay. Wait, don't answer that.
Went on the second your ass hit the door.
He told me this was his favorite time.
Yeah, he said a lot of things, so.
Damn. You did that because you were his son.
Yeah. Like a little
As soon as
white
he turned
lie.
off, he's like, alright.
See, I like their whole brother dynamic because they've been through a lot of shit together.
At least he's not throwing it in his face.
Yeah, not yet, anyways.
We have to talk to them.
I've been talking to them, Shal.
Dad would never put our
He's
under the
dead.
street.
I don't care.
We are not. Not a good time, Willie.
We've got something we think you ought to see.
Shit. Death of Cop. God, front page.
They're saying Dad ripped off the.
Oh no, they're spitting on his name. And he.
Where's G. Kennedy?
Oh shit. Like, oh, he fucked over his employees and killed himself.
I'm the scumbag you're looking for, pal.
You're G. Kennedy.
Grace.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Chester Sampson gambled his workers' pensions on expansion and lost it all in the market crash.
There's not a word in there that isn't the God's honest. Everything is double sourced, and you can tell them that Grace Kennedy, she doesn't get.
Oh shit, my bad. Last episode he didn't meet her yet. It was someone else.
Yeah, my father.
The death of capitalism. That is one hell of a headline. Well, guess what? It made your homes and it made your cars. And my father made the steel that built everything that makes this country the greatest in the world. How are you helping America?
Your nose is bleeding.
Shit.
You should be ashamed of yourself. All of you.
Damn.
Fuck. Bro, you went off right there. Wonder what the nosebleed meant.
Damn, she's like, I don't get rattled, and all. Oh my god.
That's so froggy. That dude, like, show that picture and blame him.
And it's like right before his funeral, like drag his name through the muck.
Wow.
Watch my friends die because some asshole.
Oh, that show's so froggy.
The supervillains are going crazy out there.
Yeah, I want to see how he got these scars on his face. It's probably would put him in a wheelchair.
But here you are, and I couldn't be prouder
For not getting killed.
for being better than me.
See the parenting dynamics between this and then what Sheldon does to Brandon.
Yeah. He just has to open up more. Sheldon does.
Yeah.
He just has to kind of.
He has a lot of skeletons in his closet he hasn't let out
He
yet.
just doesn't bend the code at all. He's got to be able to throw some
Yeah.
shit. I like that shirt.
It's like her old like childhood drawing. She put him in a shirt.
You know, he was tight with Barry since junior high. Brandon's the godfather, was no girls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's all I know about tectonic.
There you have it, Dad.
You're not involved enough.
That is why Brandon's a mess, because you could never stop being the utopian long enough to really be there for either of us.
That's just not fair.
I don't know how to do anything but fight you.
You kind of accepted though. You kind of like.
And you're communicating.
I'm not trying to attack you, Chloe. If you would just stop pointing fingers for once and start.
This is what he's talking about. Like, I'm trying to say a certain thing, but it comes out different.
What are you doing?
We are going to sue Grace Kennedy and her socialist rag right into the goddamn ground.
Put the phone down. We're not suing anyone.
We are not letting these people go around spreading lies about Dad. It's true.
Oh shit.
Oof. Is that part of why he killed himself?
I checked the numbers. He used the pension fund to back the expansion.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's gone. All of it.
Take it again. You made a mistake, or the bank did. Dad would never do something like that.
Damn.
Fuck.
Got no goddamn idea, do you?
Damn. So he took all their pensions and used it as funding for the business.
What we have, we clawed from Carnegie and Rockefeller.
Damn.
Think that happens without getting your hands dirty? The only way we can hold on to what's left of our assets is to shut down production at least for 5 months.
We are not putting those guys on the street.
No.
We are. Damn.
We are not doing it.
We are!
Damn.
For Walt's character, the actor's kind of like a mixture of Michael Fassbender and Tom Hiddleston.
Yes, the mill is closing, but I promise you I am going to get it back up and running. As soon as
Oh fuck! What about pensions? Okay, so that's his wife Jane. Okay.
I'm a dozen feet away, and I just stand there.
You couldn't save him.
You could not save him.
Fuck. I mean, your dad had his own demons, his own skeletons in the closet he didn't tell you about. That's what ate away at him the most. He's like,
Probably what he did when he
he's
took
probably like,
that
damn, I
pension
just
and did the
fucked all
pension
these people out of their pensions, and I'm out of the business, and they're out of jobs.
And it took forever to build this.
Yeah. It's crazy, like, the duality of the two funerals. His dad's funeral and the flashback, and then the...
Yeah, this one.
That's when it's all stripped away. The lies that hold you together, that blind you from seeing.
Damn. The acting in the show's great, though.
Yeah.
The truth.
Oh, shit. Is this from, like, the nosebleed?
Oh shit.
The fuck?
Is he having a seizure? Oh shit. Stroke.
Is he having, like, a fucking aneurysm or something?
Damn.
Bro.
Bro, the last movie I've seen this guy in was Win a Day with Tad Hamilton. He's come a long way.
Yeah, Transformer.
On Transformers.
I knew them as Briggs,
Oh, he died too.
Briggs
Fuck.
died.
Vera, and Barry.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, I remember he got punched out of the way and he died one shot, one hit.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry I couldn't do.
God, it's like, he just doesn't want to hear him say that.
It's gonna be more. That's what his dad said.
Yeah, it's
We're all
pressure.
reaching for something, and we keep falling short of it. And I envy them.
His father's like, damn, all this pressure I put on my son. He's probably thinking about it.
How you doing? You okay?
She's
Bro,
alive.
what happened? His whole side of his body.
You did the right thing.
You did the right thing. Damn, is that
Damn,
that?
yep, more people. He's got people's support.
I don't blame him.
I like the complexity
It's
of
a life and death moment.
They saw it on the news and didn't blur it out or cover it up. Ask your uncle. He could go inside their heads and erase it, and it'd be like they never saw it.
He doesn't do that, especially not to kids.
So who is she then? I thought she was one. She was not the one to stand next to
She's
him.
one of their wives. Barry's wife, maybe.
That's what she's saying. Erase my kids' memories. Yeah, it's probably. You're right. It's probably Tectonic.
Yeah, because remember he's their godfather.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Duh.
We're doing our best. You guys are too.
Yeah, there's doing and then there's getting it done.
Damn.
I don't line them all up, pop them one by
Bro.
one. Just like you did Black Star.
Just like you did Black Star.
Hole in the head, problem solved.
God, look at the message he's sending.
Yeah, all of them.
That's more like a dark way of looking at it. Yeah, he hears that shit. See, that's what his point is like. Where's the road lead?
The way you clamp down on the kids.
We don't kill, ever. No exceptions.
You know what? If there weren't exceptions,
We'd all be dead.
we wouldn't be having this
we'd be dead.
conversation right now because we would be buried next to Brandon's friends.
Sheldon, the supervillains are changing the rules.
Yeah, you gotta change with the times.
Yeah, and what happened to his first?
Yeah, what happened to his first wife? I wonder if Jane just died of old age, or if she became a soup too, or...
Yeah, you should...
God!
Oh shit.
Find the boat.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Gather your crew.
Oh shit.
Find the boat?
Oh shit.
Sail to the island and get the doctor. Go.
Okay.
That's what's causing his seizures?
You had a seizure at the service?
He gave us a good scare, I'll tell you what.
You're like, damn, I'm alive. Yeah, I'd be like, I feel like she's still alive and dead.
I saw something. An island. I think it was
Damn.
some kind of a message. A message from who, Shell? From Dad.
The fuck?
What
the fuck?
Dad
You see his dad's dead body?
His dad standing with his brain out?
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking zombie?
Okay, so the plot thickens. Was his dad a superhero? Holy shit. Alright, paper and stone. Glacier, what you think?
Another good episode. This one seems like it's more like of a filler episode. Like it's showing more backstory.
Yeah, they're giving like it was mostly tying around two funerals. Like the one in the flashback with Sheldon and Walt's dad. And then the one current, after all the shit that happened with the whole Black Star battle,
Yep.
didn't even realize that 3 of them died. Because we remember Phase Out and Barry getting killed. I completely forgot about Briggs. And we went back and watched that battle again. He dies like immediately. He dies like from the impact when Sheldon and Grace got knocked on the ground.
You don't know that he dies. Like he just.
They just like we forget about him. Like, all right, bye.
Knock him off screen.
But you see his body just lay down one like a quick cut of it. But after that,
The show's like, yeah, we'll kill him off camera.
yeah, I was like, damn, okay. So yeah, 3 people died. So R.I.P. Briggs. But yeah, I mean, I love like the duality when they're kind of going back and forth between the two timelines because they don't like hold your hand and say and put like a little caption that says 1929 or present day. Like, you know already at this point. But yeah, one thing that we kind of got fucked up is like in the first episode when he was talking about he's like married or he's getting ready to get married and they're giving like willing them giving advice. I thought that he already met Grace at that time, but we were getting Grace confused with Jane,
The first wife.
who's the first wife. So Grace, he didn't meet until this episode, and she ends up being the journalist that puts out that hit. I mean, at first we think it's a hit piece against his dad Chester, but we find out that Chester had some fucking skeletons in his closet. But I like that whole scene where Sheldon's pretty much like calling out Grace, like, oh, you know, all the media does is sit there and twist these people and put these good people's names in the mud, and you know, you say it's the death of capitalism, but all the steel we're building, it's building your cars, it's building your building, put a roof over your head, da-da-da. But he's going off on the notion that his dad is innocent and was actually trying to do right. And then, I mean, it seems like Walt probably already knew this. The fact that Chester was using the pensions from all the employees to fund the expansion. And when the whole shit went belly up, it fucked over his business and it fucked over all those people because now they got to get let go with no pension, no extra money.
And guess who has to deliver that message? You do, Brandon.
Yeah, and then, yeah, the fucking Sheldon's the one that's got to deliver the message.
Sheldon, you have to deliver that message.
And that caused a whole, like, almost a riot within the union.
And then probably causing his fucking stroke.
Yeah, like all that stress probably caused.
Whatever he has.
Well, we think at first that like it's all the stress that's causing his nosebleed. I thought he had a fucking aneurysm, bro. Like when he goes into a seizure at his dad's funeral, the nosebleed when he's talking to Grace, or fucking Chester's a superhero. That might be a possibility too now because we see that Chester's giving him visions. You must go to this island, take the boat. This is the only way to save America. Da da da.
And so like if it was Chester's giving him those visions, Chester would have had to have gone to the island. He would have had to have known about it. So does he have powers, and is his powers only unlocked by death?
That's the thing. That's the question. Did Chester, is that something else that Chester was holding in his chest? Like, oh, I'm secretly a superhero this whole time and I know about this island. Or is he like an Obi-Wan Kenobi where he's a Force ghost and he didn't get any of this knowledge until after he died and that's why he's passing it down to Sheldon?
Yeah, because that final scene made it like, you can't tell if that's the father's, Chester's perspective, standing there with a dead corpse, or that's the son seeing his dead body.
Yeah, it's like seeing his dad. So that's a good ambiguity because it kind of makes us question like whose point of view is it from?
Right, exactly.
But and then other than that, we get more scenes where Sheldon's actually trying to like have those conversations with his kids, Chloe and Brandon, and we see where the gap is because when he's trying to talk Chloe into going to the funeral, and Chloe's telling him about, oh yeah, Barry was his best friend, and he's the god, and Brandon's godfather to his 2 kids. Fucking Sheldon doesn't even know who he's talking about. Like, Barry, oh, tectonic, oh yeah, tectonic, and then Chloe's like, that's what I'm talking about. You don't fucking know anything about your kids.
Yeah, you don't know what's going
on.
on.
And she's not wrong because that was the whole thing. Like, you weren't around when we were growing up. You just been too focused on your code and superhero shit. But yeah. I mean, obviously people needed him as a superhero, so it's this complexity. Yeah. And then when he's trying to talk to his son still thinks what he did was right. Look, if I didn't kill Black Star or the Black Star clone, whoever the fuck he is, you would have been dead.
And it's crazy.
Both my parents would have been dead.
And on that note, to add on to that, 78% of America thinks so too.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is that 78% of America agrees that he should have executed Black Star. And not only that, you see at the funeral, Fitz congratulates him. The cop does it in more like a dirty way, like, oh yeah, we should start popping them off one by one. And then Nelson, you got a superhero, he's hearing all these points of views. And then him and Grace get into it, and Grace is like, if he didn't do what he would do, he would be attending our funeral too.
Yep, he'd be attending our
funeral. All, you think that like, it's not the same world, it's like the main point. It's not the same world as it was back in the 20s.
She's saying also, you can't control everything.
Yeah.
That's the thing, I think it's like OCD as well.
Yeah, he's got OCD over his kids. He's trying to control what he feels like he can control, but it's going to have the opposite effect.
Well, everything. Even When America was seeing, when the reporter read out the 78%, he goes, well, 78% of America thinks that, and blah, blah. He started going off.
It's like that saying about pressure, like, pressure busts pipes. Like, if you put too much pressure and try to control too much, you're going to have an opposite result, and it's going to backfire in your face.
Yep.
And I think at this point, Sheldon's maybe realizing it a little bit because he starts to cry when Brandon's going off like, oh, we always try to be the best version, but sometimes it's just not good enough, and I failed my friends, and da-da-da.
Yeah, he's throwing the comments that his dad said.
Yeah, and he's like probably side-eyeing his dad.
His dad's probably like, oh shit, you heard.
Because he's thinking about what Chloe's telling him, what Brandon's saying. So he's kind of maybe getting like, damn, this pressure I'm putting on my kids is backfiring. But then we have, and I like the fact, like kind of going back, I like the fact that him and Grace started off on a rocky foot. Like they started off, he's pretty much like, I almost threw the fuck out of Grace.
Yeah, because you're like wondering how the hell did they go from that to together, especially when he already has a wife that loves and supports him. She's there from in the hospital.
So that's another question. I want to know what happened to Jane. Did she just die of old age? Did she go to this island with them? Did she get killed off? Like, who the fuck knows?
Something happened.
And also George. Like, George at this point seems like they're all still friends, so what turned George?
Yeah, he's either dead or if he kidnapped the vice president, he's either dead or he's locked up maximum security.
Yeah, because they don't really talk about where Skyfox is now.
It's crazy, like, when we went back on that scene, is that the fact that Sheldon was sticking up for George.
Yeah, when Sheldon and Walt were talking and they had the holograms of the original Union, Sheldon's the one that's defending George. Like, oh, he was a good man. He just, kind of like, he was led astray. He thought he was doing the right thing. And you would think that whatever happened with George, Walt would have defended it because Walt's more like, look, sometimes we got to break this code to get what we want. So I like the duality. Like, there's a lot of complexity, a lot of gray area.
And then we got to see, I think, at the funeral too, like a glimpse of it, Tectonic's wife.
Yeah, we see, I think her name is Karen Bishop. So she's so distraught. She's like, she still has 2 kids. And she's like, can you just get Walt to just wipe their memory of any of this happening? Which, I mean,
that's pretty cool that Walt can do that too.
But he won't. Brand's like, you won't do that to kids.
Well, they won't do that at all, especially kids.
Yeah, especially kids. So yeah, we're definitely getting a lot more character development. We're kind of seeing how like America is looking at this whole superhero situation, and we still don't know who made that, Black Star clone or whatever. But
yeah, we didn't get any more answers on that yet.
Yeah, the original Black Star made a good point though, which is kind of interesting. He's like, look, if that wasn't real me, Brandon would be dead. You all would be dead. You wouldn't have been having to deal. Like, you wouldn't have been having trouble. I would have just killed you all.
That's why you're locked up in the cuffs. That's why you won't do nothing.
But he seems smarter than he lets on. He's not just one of those like muscle-bound super villains. He seems like he's intelligent. Like maybe just he had the fucking eyeglasses, made him look intelligent, but he seems like he's smarter than people give him credit for.
Well, yeah, he's not in there. He's not like Jack and the Beanstalk, fee, fi, fo, thumb. Like,
but I mean, he kind of reminds me of the Marlowe twins in Invincible. Like, they seem like they're just muscle-bound bad guys, but they're a lot smarter than people give him credit for.
Yeah, he does kind of look like a Marlowe twin, too.
Yeah, it kind of gives off. But other than that, I mean, I definitely want to see what's on this island. I'm guessing that's the next thing now is Sheldon has these visions from his father, so now that this is probably where they get their superpowers.
That'll probably be more of the flashback side, and in the present tense, we'll probably still see more of Brandon.
How Brandon's going to end up dealing with all of this.
The back and forth being majority of the people, with the exception of his dad, because really, But that's the ratio. The majority of people are gonna be like, you did the right thing, you did the right thing. Dad's still like, you didn't do it, you didn't do the right thing. Never.
But the thing is like having that mentality, yeah, just kill the supervillains. Like one less problem. You kill them out instead of putting them in jail. But how deep is that rabbit hole go? Because we're probably gonna end up running the supervillains that are more complex. They're probably have like good intentions and they're just misunderstood. And then the public's view is so fucking kill them.
And what happens when criminals? They don't have a code. What happens when they start getting whipped? Like, wait, this whole code, all these years, they try not to kill anybody. Like, yeah, fucking.
It seems like they're already there because they were saying like, look, they're not just robbing banks anymore; they're straight killing people. So it's like you can't have your code. The code doesn't work anymore in this day and age.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate that we're there, but it's like fuck, it's not wrong. So. But other than that, you know, I really like the complexities what the show is providing. I want to see where this goes. Final thoughts, John?
Yeah, final thoughts. Like I said, it's getting more rich with content. We got more characters. Still got a long way to go. A lot of questions that need to be answered. But that's why we need to get the next episode, Dragon Certified.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised how deep this show's getting. But I want to see what it has to offer. I want to see more. I definitely want to find out what this Black Star clone's all about. But yeah, Dragon Certified, fucking hit it. And there you have it, guys. Another one in the books. The real question is, what did you guys think in there in Drag Sweatland? Again, you know, what are your theories as far as this Black Star clone? And this goes out to the ones that don't already know. And whose side do you take as far as like, are you still more with Sheldon's point of view, or do you agree with 78% of Americans? Leave a comment down below, like, and check out our other tiers we have here on Patreon. And thank you so much again for your support. We are Reaction Dragons. I am Ember, the Blaze.
I'm Glacier, the Iceborn.
And until next time, we'll see you next time.